よ私ここにいるよ殺されながら生きてる愛されてみたかったなんてずるい人間みたいにはくらんじの隣人を疑え後悔とたまば人じゃボタに信号はそうでしたのレビタウンI am here before Beyond the setting world せのことかせまた印が通っての日は黒で少な世界言われてくる欲望のこの合図に従え助けてよ私ここにいるよ殺されながら生きてる愛されてみたかったなんてずるい人間みたい望んではいけない希望に見えて怖くて目をそらしたそれでも今日を生きてみたいの私のための聖なる戦争
Hello YouTube, I'm back again with another video. I'm here to discuss about this mysterious figure that you see. It looks like a man dressed up as a Temu Pink Panther.
Well. I guess I'm gonna do a reaction.
And this is actually taking place in Virginia. And it hasn't been confirmed who's in the suit. But there are rumors that this person in this creepy Pink Panther outfit is going out of his way, lurking on the streets, trying to find and kidnap children.
What are you doing in the sewer?
A storm blew me away. Blew the whole circus away. Can you smell the circus, Georgie? There's peanuts, cotton candy, hot dogs, and...
Popcorn?
popcorn! Is that your favorite?
Uh-huh.
Mine too! Because they pop. Pop, 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 pop. Pop, pop, pop.
And this is what I've been talking about before. So what I mean is that the problem in this day and age is that, yeah, of course, you know, I'm not here to blame the kids, but predators like this are becoming too comfortable. Simply because of the fact, yeah, these kids may have their cell phones, but oftentimes a lot of kids end up wandering by themselves, even if they're with friends, because there is a lack of supervision, and it makes people like this predator very comfortable.
My kids, I want to be able to protect them, and I can't protect them in the sense of like they've already experienced this and they're both feeling a little traumatized, and like that's something that is motivation for me to want to find him, because I want to give them that peace that he's not out there anymore.
be wondering, like, you can't just jump to conclusions and assume that's his intention. But why else would he wear a costume in order to, like, seal his identity? The more you, because of course I don't like to jump into conclusions and assume, make assumptions about someone, but you really have to be cautious when you see an individual dressed. And again, clothing and an outfit can determine like what your intentions are, the type of person you are, because clothing is also meant to identify a person. Whether, again, like if you, for example, you can look at a cop, or you can't tell whether somebody's a gang, but like if you're dressed up like a cop or a paramedic or a firefighter or an employee, that way you can really easily identify what that person is doing. But a person in the costume is likely bad news.
Well, the search continues for a strange character that has been seen dressed up in a furry pink costume and reportedly following around children. Today, police in Fredericksburg hung up flyers asking for information to help them find that person. The unusual nature of the case is drawing national attention, and parents say they're worried.
Again, this is just alleged. It is said that he did almost kidnap a young girl, and she managed to get away.
That is it. Guards give him a death sentence.
I think the best thing is if there are people who are adamant about this creep, wherever he's hiding, they should follow him. Or the people who are familiar with this individual, they need to come in a pack and be able to figure his whereabouts. So
here in Fredericksburg's Old Greenwich neighborhood, police have hung up flyers looking for this person who has a lot of people around here on edge.
Seen a person in a Pink Panther looking costume.
Russ Ray says he saw this person walking on Lafayette Boulevard in Fredericksburg last Thursday.
I thought that was a little bizarre, so I shot a quick video, put it on TikTok saying, what's going on in Fredericksburg?
That video has now been viewed 1.5 million times. It was only later, though, that Russ learned police were looking for the person after reports that he was following children near their bus stop.
If this video can aid in any way to identify this person or, find out who it is, that would be great.
Catch me outside. How about that?
Huh?
Catch me outside. How about that?
even if people don't really seem to care, because to be honest with you guys, based on what I've seen, which is taking place in Virginia, it doesn't seem a lot of people are taking this serious and not even going through the trouble and figure out where this predator is hiding. Because usually that's your best bet. For those who care about children, it is important. And I would say someone, again, the community should take this opportunity to find where this predator is lurking.
Local businesses tell me on Wednesday, police asked to hang up these flyers. The store manager of this convenience store says the person, who she could tell was a man due to a tear in the mask, came inside and went to the wine section. When she and customers told him he had to take the mask off, he didn't respond at all, but eventually did leave. Others saw him too.
He had a bag on. He was just swinging it and just walking down the road, side of the road. It's just weird that someone is just, doing this, and it's just very scary, especially for kids.
It could be anybody.
Parents tell me they are very concerned.
I seen something on Instagram where people was making a joke of it, and that's not a joke, because what if a kid comes up missing, My son's bus stop is literally right across the street.
I'm going to try extremely hard to maintain my composure, and I mean extremely hard.
How is it so easy for this person to get near kids? And you blame the adults because they are not putting enough supervision towards these kids that are walking by themselves, walking with friends, or without other adults that are able to protect them. So, I honestly, I hate to say, I expected something like this to happen, because especially in this modern era, kids are just too comfortable being by themselves. And I get it, you got to give them their space so they can be able to live life and be able to hang with other people without having to constantly worry about family. I get that part, because even though family is a priority for kids, it's not that mandatory, because They always feel like they need to go with people that they fit in with, because if I were to be real with you guys, that a lot of family members don't really have a lot in common with their kids. So that's why a lot of kids prefer being with other people who are either their age or like the hobbies that they do and willing to like hang out with them. Because if these kids were to be with their parents, and the thing is the parents are the ones that decide where they go, where their destinations be, and it might be a place that these kids don't prefer and are not going to enjoy. So even if it's crucial to the kids' spare time and they might not be able to get the chance to go to places that they prefer, like in their comfort zone, and things that a lot of kids have in common with, where they're willing to hang out, sometimes always best for the parents to warn these kids, tell them they can't go out, and they are the ones that decide who's gonna be there. And honestly, yeah, like I said, the best solution is to have these kids be supervised by an adult who happens to be a relative. And I understand, again, the parents are not always going to have their eyes on the kids, but that explains why this predator is getting too close to kids, because people aren't taking this serious. Because had it been taken more serious, then this predator wouldn't be so open beyond the streets doing what he's doing. That in itself is putting kids at risk. So this could have easily been prevented. They really should investigate, and it hasn't been confirmed who this assailant is, who this predator is hiding in that suit, whether he's a fan of the Pink Panther, but I also do know he's a fan of kids, and he needs to have his identity revealed.
Until then, play stupid games, win stupid prizes. No more talk.
But overall, I feel like I said enough for you guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to check for more upcoming content in the future. Be sure to check your notifications, comment, like, subscribe. Thank you.
You fight your brother. Let's kung fu.
Every night I look to the skies and wonder what we did. Always a knife point of view that breaks us in the end. If I could find the meaning of it all, I'd take the chance. Maybe in time we'll walk a mile and change it if we can. It's now and no